The question on everyone's lips, can David Warner do the job at the top of the order for Australia in Test cricket now that David Warner's gone? Steve Smith put his hand up a couple of months ago and said, if David Warner's retiring, I want that spot as an opening batter. I need a new role to rejuvenate the energy for me to perform out this level. So the Australian selectors have given him what he wants. But the Australian selectors have also got what they want with Steve Smith going up the order, and that's getting Cameron Green back in the lineup in that middle order. Those players in first class cricket that have been performing well as an opener, Harris, Renshaw and Bancroft, have been doing excellent work, forcing the selectors to have a look at them. But the selectors have said, no, you've done well, but we don't need you. We're going with something new. But the Australians are trying to do what's best for the team. Now, looking at Steve Smith going as an opening batter, I've gone through the history of the game and I have only come across 6 players who've had a significant contribution batting out number 4 and opener. So they've had 20 innings or more. They are Huey Taylor and A.B. de Villiers from South Africa. Then you go to Rahul Dravid from India. And then you go Colin Cowdery, Alex Stewart and Michael Vaughan from England. So for me, looking at those stats, I look at Steve Smith. He's had a significant contribution at number 3 for Australia, averaging 68 in that position. So I think he can do a fantastic job as an opening batter, and I think by the end of the year he'll be the number one batter as an opener in world cricket. He gets across, both legs are just on or outside off stump. He's asking the bowler to bowl wide of off stump, so he should be able to leave a lot of balls early. But if bowlers want to attack him early and attack those stumps, it allows him to access the leg side where there's plenty of space in that particular region where he can score freely and quickly, putting the pressure back on the opposition team and also taking the pressure off Khawaja at the other end, who's generally a lot slower in that opening position. So it's going to be a good partnership between Khawaja and Steve Smith. Steve Smith getting across, making the bowlers bowl wider of off stump, and that will help Khawaja also at the other end where they'll have to readjust their line a lot more than what they did when Khawaja was batting with David Warner. So that also helps the partnership there. So for me, Steve Smith's the bee's knees. It's a good choice, and they've got another all-rounder in the lineup in Cameron Green, and it provides good balance. What are your thoughts? Get them downstairs.